Hi there, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Tuesday's Talk with Grada. Today I want to shine the light on money issues again, because over the years I noticed that many of my clients, all beautiful, wonderful, amazing, powerful women, most of those, and men as well, that all those women lie awake at night at different times worrying about the money, worrying about how they can retire, or worrying about money for school bills, or just simply when the bank account says no, they feel stuck and they are in a holding pattern. Even women who work in the corporate world, it's like so many women have the same common problem. And then also, of course, there are women who are highly successful and they know how to open the money stream, and yet at the end of the day or at the end of the year, it seems like all their money has disappeared again. So I started to become very interested in helping women overcome their money problems so that they can beyond what they are at the moment, beyond their circumstances and that situation. And of course, there's a saying that behind every master was once a disaster, right? Even there was a study done on 500 highly successful people, so people who made it and stayed at that level of success. So those people were studied, research was done on those people, and they had one thing in common, and you would actually never guess what it is, so I'll tell you straight away. Apparently, just before they had incredible success, all these 500 people were at a level of complete and utter mental breakdown, right? So this is not something that you should be ashamed of. So I have been at that place myself too. Like, I even spent a couple of months in a psychiatric hospital in 2008 with complete and utter mental breakdown. Now, I'm not saying, of course, that utter mental breakdown is a prerequisite for you to do well in life. That's absolutely not the case. I feel more what the real issue is, that there are people around you who are just a few steps ahead of you, who can show you the way so that you don't have to suffer from a mental breakdown. I always wish, that I could have a person who I am today, like a coach, a mentor, or a healer, when I was in my middle years or when I was in my younger years, freshly married, and at the time I chose to marry young, and I migrated very young, and then I had lots of kids. This was all like something that I wanted, but I just wish I could have had somebody who could have shown me the way, somebody who could have stepped up and given me real pearls of wisdom that would have given me the breakthrough that I needed at the time. But as it was, I had to do everything the hard way, and really hard, including being hit by a truck, including having a near-death experience. And thankfully, the gift of that experience is that I came back with incredibly heightened intuitive or psychic skills. But then over the years, I had to learn how to deal with that information as it comes through. So, that still wasn't an easy road. So today, I feel absolutely passionate about all my clients, everyone who comes to me. I want to offer them a breakthrough, whether it's health, money, or relationships. I want you to know it's actually all coming from the same place, and that place is your innermost self. So the question could be, you could have a question, well, I could learn that, and I can do that by myself, or I can read books or watch YouTubes or hang around rich people or anything like that. But the truth is actually you can't do it yourself. Well, this is my humble opinion, because we all have blind spots, right? And it's very hard to find your own blind spots when you have your blinkers on, because your blinkers are your blind spots. So this is why it's so important that you find somebody who can help you, who can shorten the gap between where you are now and where you want to be. Because as you know, there's always a gap. Say there's a gap between where you are now and say your dream holiday. Otherwise you would be doing it today. That's where you would be, or where you are now in your ideal car, your dream car, right? You would be driving it now. So I am here to shorten that gap for you, the time lag that's between you and where you want to be. And we call these abundance blocks, sabotages. A sabotage is actually really interesting. If you've never heard of the word sabotage, most people when they first come to me are actually full of sabotages, right? So a sabotage will be something like you put all your ducks in place or in line, and you're working so hard to get that promotion, and then you're just about to get the promotion, or you might even get it, and something goes wrong. Let's say you trip or fall down the stairs, or you break your leg or something like that, and now it's your promotion is gone, like somebody else will take it. And or you go on your dream holiday and you really need it so much because you need to fill up all your energy tanks, and you're on your dream holiday and it's cost you a lot of money, you worked so hard for it, and now you were sick the whole time, or your best buddy who comes with you is in a grumpy mood, and or he is sick, right? So this is spanner in the works. That's called a sabotage. Now most of us have sabotages, and they're not easy to spot. The only way you find them is by reading your circumstances. Your circumstances will tell you if you have a sabotage or not, right? So if the same thing happens to you more than once, so twice, or if it happens 3 times and it's the same thing or a very similar thing, you definitely have a sabotage going on, and you need somebody like me to help you delete that sabotage, clear it from your nervous system, clear it from your energetic field, so it's gone. So and then also I will give you tools to make sure that it doesn't come back, because sometimes it comes back because your habitual patterns, like what you do every day, can be so what's the word, you just fall back into those habits, right? That's what we do. So you also need somebody to help you fortify you, strengthen you, so that you don't fall back into the same habits. So last week I asked one of my daughters to be a guinea pig so I could show you, or you have a little taste of how I work. And so she volunteered because she was feeling stressed, because she has recently moved out from a partner, so she's renting a house, and now she's back to being a single mom with 3 children, and life is very, very, well, demanding, I guess, and also, you know, she struggles to pay her bills. And so you can check it, you can go back to last Tuesday. And so then we did a little update when I worked with her on Tuesday in front of everyone. So I guess her body wasn't showing me everything, because this is very, very private, but it allowed me to go into an energy block in a subconscious mind that I traced back to my dad. So my dad, my children call him Opa. He had a very tortured relationship with money, whereas his parents back in the days, this is during the Second World War and before, they were very, very switched on entrepreneurs. But my father wasn't so lucky, so he did inherit the family business, but he always went through boom and bust periods and stuff like that. So but my daughter's body or subconscious mind said, I want to release energy blocks to do with Opa. They originated with him, they came through the DNA into Lisanne, and then I cleared that layer, and then that was the end of the Facebook. But I actually felt another big energy block come up in her body, but I didn't have time to deal with it because I had clients, and then she came down with a cold, so her body then had to try and work through that itself, right? So a cold is always to do with releasing grief and regret and guilt and heavy stuff like that. So I asked her to come back so that we could clear the rest in stuff that was coming up in the body. And then she told me that the night after she had that session in public, she was just playing on her phone, and then she thought, oh, I'll check out my tax return stuff. She hadn't done a tax for like a number of years, maybe 3 or 4 years. And when she opened her account, there was $2,000 in her account, which was like amazing. And she felt, well, that's proof that the session worked, not that my kids need any proof. And then it was really funny, like I didn't think anything of it, but Pete, my hubby, he pointed out that my father actually, he was terrible with his text. Like he just didn't do, he always had businesses, he was a good inventor, he kind of knew to an extent how to create products and money and all the rest. He was absolutely terrible with the back of the business, what we call the back of the business. So he didn't take care of his taxes and stuff like that. And okay, so you get the picture. So some of that has flown into some of my children, right? So we can heal, address that and transform it. And then the external circumstances will shift around the transformation, because basically you're a new person, the glitch is gone, and now your external world, your reality, will adjust to reflect that to you, and that's how the money flows into your life. It's not just all about the money, by the way. I like to use your money issues to get into your computer, which is your subconscious mind, because you can say, well, here, this is not working. This is an area of my life that I want help with. So then I can use that to hack into your computer. It's like your computer will show me then all the glitches to do with that. And then often that also gives me an opportunity to check out some other things that are in your computer, which is your subconscious mind. So that can come up for healing as well. So we literally, when you work with me, we go beyond your money issues. And just want you to know, by the way, from an energetic perspective, and you are an energetic being, your money issues are often found in the base chakra. The base chakra is like a portal, like your first energy portal. It's an external organ that organizes all your energy. And the base chakra is consumed with concerns about your survival. So it's also the relationship you have with money is actually often very similar to the relationship you have with food. So quite often these people have food issues as well, or weight problems, or problems with their metabolism. And it also mirrors your relationship with time. So we're in a relationship with money, we're also in a relationship with time, and we're in a relationship with food. Like we're in a relationship with ourselves, with our innermost being. So if we tweak one of those issues, whether it's food, time, or money, it's going to heal your entire root system. That makes sense, doesn't it? Which then, so that's why I should really call it money and beyond, or beyond money. So it flows into all areas of your life, everything gets an up level. And I feel like super passionate about this subject, because money pain is just as painful as any other pain. You would know that. So I created an online program that's called Money Mastery. So that means you become a master of your money flow and all the rest, and you learn how to see things clearly, correct it, and recognize things. It's called Money Mastery through the chakras. So we have 7 chakras. The base chakra is the first one. We have 7 all the way up to the crown of our head. And so I organized the whole workshop around the chakra system, and it's available for you online, and it's fully self-paced. So when you buy it, you can start at any time, you can start it straight away. And it has like practices, secret exercises that nobody knows about, as well as meditation. And it includes everything really to create the changes on the subconscious level, where those changes need to happen, because your subconscious is the kind of the secret container, the mystery, where the mystery is housed, and it contains all the mystery of your ancestors and even previous lifetimes, and then of course the mystery of your own conception all the way through to now, and your future as well. It's already stored in that area of your life. That's where you need to work when you work with me. So I was going to do a short meditation with you, but I think we've run out of time. But I'm just hoping that you allow yourself some time to check out the page on my website, or at least also read some of my books. Many of my clients who've read my books, they feel like, some shift has happened on the inside, like they feel transformed at some level, because actually I wrote 3 books. They're all about my story, how I got from there, wherever I started, to where I am now. So today I am so lucky in the first place to be alive, because I should have died in January 2006 when I got hit by a truck and left dying, basically. And I learned many lessons, of course, from that incident, and also from healing my own body. So I realized, and I realized that in order for me to heal and come back stronger than ever before, some parts of me had to remain dead, if that makes any sense. Like the parts of me that that were always in conflict with my highest good, the parts of me that created a lot of doubt, that created lack of confidence, the parts of me that wanted to keep me small, the parts of me that wanted to play it safe, and all the rest, those parts had to die. And we've all got parts in us that that are blocking us from our greatness, right? So, but beyond that, there is so much fine-tuning to do with everyone, even people who are already like masters in their money. I also work with people who are millionaires. They literally have millions of dollars. They still need the regular tune-up, and they need tweaking as well to keep their energy flowing in their, whether it's in their bank account or their businesses or their bodies, because it's all the same. There's actually no difference between money and you. You are money, and you are like an energetic living being. There is no difference, how should I say, between you and money. So when you look in your bank account and do some sums, so I'm going to encourage you to do this after I finish the session today. Just add up everything that you've got, right? Everything, including like equity in your house or whatever you have or not. And the sum total of everything, of your entire money situation, the sum total, let's say if it's like $50,000, or it might be $10,000, it might be $1, it might be minus, or it could be $1 million or more. That is where your money thermostat is set at, right? I was talking to a person last week, and she said, I think my money thermostat is set at 40,000. So that's the sum total of everything she's got in this at the moment. It has been like that for a few years. And as soon as it goes above 40,000, things start to go wrong. And if it goes below, things go wrong as well. So this is a very uneasy situation to be in. So I want to explain to you that it's actually all depends on your inner being. It depends on the state of your chakra system. It depends on your money barometer, your money thermostat, your DNA imprints, the silent script that runs the back of your life. So in order for you to have prosperity and abundance that you deserve, we all deserve it, and you deserve it especially, we have to work with the deepest, innermost parts of you. This is what today's session is all about. And I've been there, I've done it, and I'm of course still continually working with my inner being every single day. So go ahead and check out the links that I'll put somewhere below the video. Probably have a little read, let me know what you think, and I'm looking forward to working with you. I have a package where I work with people one-on-one. You get 3 sessions during, it's called the Money Breakthrough session, and for a short period of time when you sign up for that, I will give you the Money Mastery Through the Chakra program completely free for you to start enjoying changes in your life straight away. So I hope that you feel some sense of deservedness, you know, for you to start changing, for you to wish better things for yourself, and I can help you when you start wanting something else, wanting to rise above where everyone else is at, wanting to go to a new level. I'm here to help support you in your journey. And thanks for listening, everyone. Let me know if this makes sense for you. Let me know if you sometimes feel like I'm working so hard, but I'm just not getting the rewards, or you feel like you're not reaching your full potential, you're not reaching your soul expression. Some people feel like, well, I'm just living somebody else's dream. Maybe it was my parents' dream, but it's not really mine. And you just feel that uneasy feeling in your body that you want something to change. I can help you even. I can even help you pinpoint what needs to change and give you clarity on that as well. And that will be the start. So I'm here to help you transform. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, and I hope you have a really, really good week. And I'm so looking forward to hearing from you and working with you. Bye for now.